You're listening to Those Dram Yinzers with your hosts, John and Zach.
Hey everyone, I'm John.
And I'm Matt, still here.
And welcome to the reveal episode of days 11 through 15. There we go. Pittsburgh Whiskey Friends Whiskey Advent Calendar. Mm-hmm. All right, so I had some feelings when I read the reveal. So, you know.
Should we explain again that Zach is not here and that I'm your brother? And
Zach's not here, Matt's my brother, and...
Hi, hello.
Okay.
All right.
Go back and listen to the other one.
Well, because it's like a couple days later.
Right, yeah, and a lot of guys just listen to the reveal, so okay. Matt's my brother. Zach couldn't be here.
I'm his brother. Boy.
Go back and listen to the other one.
I get to be here on the whiskey podcast and drink all his whiskey for free.
Okay, number 11. All right.
Oh, boy.
We said it was very alcohol forward, a little bit of fruit.
Sweet. Nutty.
Yep. Dry finish with a decent hug. You guessed 101. I said 105. We both said bourbon.
Yes.
We were both correct. It is a bourbon. It's a small batch. It is Wyoming whiskey bourbon small batch.
See, is that what I
Proof, 88.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I didn't have anything prior to this, so that's probably why I probably would have bumped that down. But I didn't have anything prior to it, so that's probably why I said 105. But yeah, proof is 88. This is from Breaking Bourbon. 68% corn, 20% wheat, 12% malted barley. Mm-hmm. Let's see what's from their site. I'll read their notes from their site. Floral with a hint of vanilla bean and caramel pudding on the nose with a palate. They're saying floral with brown baking spices and browned butter.
There you go.
Vanilla creme, caramel, and a hint of cinnamon.
Yeah, we did say subtle cinnamon.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's fun. I did. Now you put bourbon. Now I'd also, what's the word?
Agreed.
Piggybacked.
Piggyback.
The word agreed or piggybacked.
Mm-hmm.
I piggybacked off of you and said bourbon, but I also wrote down fancy whiskey, and you're saying it's bourbon, small batch, etc.
Small batch. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about fancy is a relative term.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah, there's that one.
Cool. And I said downtown. What did you say?
Haas. Yeah. Okay.
On to 12.
Number 12. So Zach's gonna be very upset. That
is this the one he would have guessed?
He's gonna be very, very upset because he was literally just at this distillery.
Oh my God!
And he brought like 3 or 4 bottles of their stuff home.
And then you wasted it on me,
your
brother,
yeah.
who knows nothing about whiskey.
Number 12 is TX whiskey. They're blended whiskey. Oh, sorry, I didn't say what our things were. We said spice, dark cherry. This was the burnt marshmallow one.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
I said 95. You said 90. We both said a bourbon.
Bourbon boy.
It's not a bourbon. It's a blend.
Okay.
So it's just like a bunch of different
Oh yes.
You know what I mean?
See. Interesting.
So their notes were vanilla bean, pear, and slightly sweet on the nose. Honey butter. Mm-hmm. Okay. Banana and caramel, which I got the caramel. So or I got the burnt marshmallow, which could be.
Yeah.
And then they said the finish is long, smooth, no burn. I didn't really get a decent hug.
Yeah, basically.
105 is what I said. I said that right. You said 101.
For the 12?
No, 95 and 90. Sorry.
Okay. So wait, what is it actually?
82 proof.
Man. Mm-hmm. I just remembered in this moment on the whiskey podcast that I don't drink a lot of whiskey. But this is, for a blend. Maybe I'm talking, talking tales out of school or whatever. But for a blend, I did write down airy. Like it tasted very light. Mm-hmm. And I feel like blends are usually...
It can be.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
13 was the one that the podcast was featured.
Yes.
We said sweet peat with dark fruit. Mm-hmm. Fruit crisp. Mm-hmm. The nice sweet crisp peat kind of played its way the entire way through. Yeah. I said 90 proof. You said over 100. We both said Scotch.
Just to be a little stinker, I said over 100.
Yeah. We both said a Scotch.
I said medium peat with a roundabout hug because it came back and hit me. But yeah, Scotchy Scotch is what I have here.
So this is a Scotch.
Oh, yes.
It is the Lost Distillery Company's. I'm going to butcher how they say the like the actual pronunciation of this. Towiemore, Towiemore. It's a blended malt whiskey, and it's
blended malt whiskey.
Aaron texted me and said that it's wine barrel finished.
Hey, did I put finish on this one? Nope.
But I don't see that on the bottle I'm looking at. And the proof is 86.
Yeah, I put over 100 for that one. Now, when they just say wine barrel finished, does that just mean?
Aaron wrote that. I'm trying to see
okay,
because I couldn't get on the site for some reason, so I'm like on like a random like review site.
But I feel like it's usually like it means red wine barrel, right? No, okay,
could be any kind of wine.
Yeah. Oh, and for this one, maybe I'm jumping ahead, but for this one, I put downtown. What'd you put?
So did I.
Yeah, and then for that last one, that blend, I had put house. But you're trying to see if it's wine finished.
Yeah, I can't get like a good picture, but I'll trust Aaron because he had the bottle. So,
What was the brand again?
The Lost Distillery.
Okay.
So,
cool.
Yeah, I said downtown. The price according to this site is $43.
Okay.
For that price, I'd probably bump up to a Haas because like $40 is like my I'll buy it once kind of thing, you know.
And it is a Scotch. It says
yeah blended malt Scotch whiskey.
I did also say downtown. So for like a approachable Scotch, that'd be what I'm looking for, I guess.
So 14. And I had a feeling it was this company, and I never say it, and I need to just start saying it.
You need to make your guesses.
So 14 we said was oak, woody.
Spicy.
I had cinnamon up front that led into like a pepper spice, and the spice moved right into the hug. I said 110. You said 105. It's 101.
Price is
because it's Wild Turkey 101 rye.
Oh dang! Hey, yeah.
So you said a rye.
Yeah.
So boom, kudos to you.
Boom.
And I said possibly a bourbon. Remember I said I went against my better judgment?
Yeah.
And I second-guessed myself. I should have stuck to it. And I had a feeling this was a Wild Turkey product. Just had that Wild Turkey, like, taste to it.
John, it's your podcast. You can guess if you want to.
I know.
You know?
But, yeah. So that was 14. 15, we said it was, like, the cleaning products.
Just real quick. 14, I had said house because I was like,
you liked it.
A rye I like. I'm surprised it was Wild Turkey.
Wild Turkey 101 rye, yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
So 15 we said was cleaning products. Weird dry note, briny.
Briny.
Right.
For the nose, I had written down nasal meat hooks, and we compared it to our dad's painting van.
So I stuck with single malt. You also agreed to single malt. You threw it at 90 proof. I said downtown at 80 proof.
Yup. I left open the option here in my notes that it could be finished with something. But we'll see.
Kudos, because it was.
Oh my god!
Yeah, on their site it says this is. I'm sorry, I didn't say what it was. This is Green Spot, Chateau Louville,
okay.
Barton. It says this has initially been matured in traditional sherry and bourbon casks, then finished in French oak wine cask. From the renowned Chateau Louville, Barton, Bordeaux region.
Oh, yeah.
So it was matured in sherry and bourbon casks and then put in French oak wine casks.
That is a lot.
So that is why that was all over. That's why it was all over the damn place, because I was like, I could not pick this out. But it is a single pot still. So it's not a single malt, but it is a single pot still Irish whiskey. Wow.
You did say it was un-American.
You know what? I'm kind of, even though I was like really weird about it, I'm kind of like backing off of the downtown and possibly moving to Haas.
Well, now you know what's in it.
Because typically when the Irish whiskeys that I've had have fallen short.
Sure.
Like flat almost to me. Nothing to it. Just like, meh, I don't need this. But that one was weird enough that I would be like, okay, this isn't, if you try this type of Irish whiskey and then tell me that, you know what I mean? Because this is making me second guess that kind of original thought process. But let me see. I got to find proof. Hold on.
What were the other notes I had? Okay, the other notes I had on this one were John already said briny. I said sea whipped because you were saying that it was not American. So I was thinking, something coastal. And then, yeah, they put all that work into it. They put, it sounds like 3 or 4 different liquors into 2 different liquors into it.
2 different barrels. Yeah.
2 different barrels of liquors in it. And I said, you know what? You can just toss that out the window for me. Thank you very much. But I did enjoy it. Does that make sense?
Okay, so here's some notes from Master of Malt website.
Okay.
Wild raspberry, a little potpourri, crab apple, honey, and gingerbread on the nose. They got toffee, green apple, lemon peel, vanilla,
Jeez.
Warming spice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff going on there.
It's a lot of stuff. I mean, I think we did say layered just because it was so weird.
Somebody, give me a ding.
I mean...
Oh, this is...
I appreciate trying stuff,
92 proof.
What'd you say?
80.
I said 90. Nice.
So, not bad for your first go-around.
Not bad for my first go around the park.
You were sticking to that. You wanted something that was going to be finished.
I did want something because I know they're tricky, and I know when you're putting into the anonymous whiskey thing, they're gonna try and trick me, but I'm gonna win at least 1 out of 5 times.
All right, so yeah, that's it for this reveal. Be sure to also check out our buddies over at Thrifty Whiskey on YouTube. Josh and his wife are doing daily videos, blind videos for every one of these whiskeys, and they're also pairing it with the Aldi Cheese Advent calendar. Yeah, so be sure to check those out. Super quick videos, but a good time still. So yeah, until next time.
Hey John.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome.
Go ahead.
Till next time. See you later.
Bye.